Hello.
Hello, it is a pleasure to speak to you.
Yes, how are you?
I'm doing great. I just saw the movie. Oh, I love it so much.
Yay. Oh, cool. I'm
Yes.
excited.
Yes. Now you play Tabby. You are the young witch who is really welcoming to Lily. You've been in this high school for a while now. You kind of know the ins and outs of what's going on. So I wanted to know from you, when you got the script and you're reading and going through everything of it, what was sort of the preparation in order to get inside Tabby's head?
Okay, so for me, the way Tabby was described was that her family had a history with witchcraft, and so they kind of knew what to do and were very confident in that. And so I thought that Tabby would also have that confidence, just from having strong women in her family to look up to. So that confidence I tapped into. I also tapped into, I would say Tabby is like a feeling feminine. I feel like she's also the mom friend.
Mm-hmm.
I also could, I easily just had certain things in my life that I could just apply to Tabby's character for what that would look like for her.
Now, what could you say that you loved playing about Tabby so much in this movie?
I loved everything. I loved playing a cool tomboy. I loved the wardrobe and being comfortable and not ever having to wear heels. I loved hanging out with the girls. I loved that bonding time of the chemistry that we made in our friendship that we have. Everything is just a dream.
Right. Now, this is a movie about witches. We got to see some powers here and there and everywhere. What would you say, if you could have a power, what would you love to have?
When I say, once I'm ready to go somewhere, I'm already mentally there. So, if I could skip the transportation, that would be lovely.
That's great. I love that. Now, also what I love is between the entire cast, there's such strong chemistry. Was there any kind of bonding techniques or anything that you guys did to really get that out, or was it just already there?
Okay, so we had all met the first time at the chemistry read, and that was when we were still figuring out who was going to play who. So we all didn't really know what was going on, but I feel like we all knew once all four of us were in the room what it was, because we just kind of had this flow that was a bit easier. And then before filming, we had about a week for prep and rehearsals and all that stuff. Us girls, we would do new moon rituals and meditation and yoga, and I would cook every morning, and the girls would come up almost every morning to eat with me. And so we just naturally formed a real sisterhood, and I think being drawn together for the craft to film and make that, I feel, added to that family feeling.
Right. Now, Legacy is kind of like an updated version from the original, and it shows kind of more of the acceptance part of what we're going through as a society. Was there something in particular that you really kind of attracted you to the script, or what Tabby represented?
Attracted me to the script was the fact that the work that we're shown in the craft is very much our own, and it very much does a great job at highlighting the horrors of hypermasculinity in such a way that it's it doesn't identify anyone, rather than just revealing itself as for what it is. So I love that aspect of it, because I don't like when certain themes are kind of just forced down your throat and so repetitive. It doesn't have to be that way. It could be in the microaggressions or in the side eyes, or in the feelings that we feel versus what someone delivered to us, So I love just the whole, just the humanity of it. That's what really attracts me to characters, and I wanted to figure out how Tabby played a part in all of this. And I do love that she had her own story. I know when I watched the original craft, I wish that they could have gone more into the brown girl's character, and I could have seen her life a bit more. So I am happy that I got to play with Tabby.
Now, what I also learned was that there was real-life spiritual guides and actual witches on the set. Can you talk a little bit about their role?
Yeah, so we basically had real life witches. Like we had one witch, Erin Fogel. She was a local witch in Toronto that on set almost every day. And then we had Pam Grossman and the Hood Witch on Instagram, and they were just guiding us and telling us how to perform rituals and like the speed in which we need to go, and like the intentions. And we had like intention ceremonies, and it was just like having guides, just like to help you, because magic doesn't know you're lying. You know, it doesn't. Well, not lying. Magic doesn't know that you're acting. You know, so it's kind of like just for that extra protection, we did have them with us, and they were like really cool friends to also have and mentors.
What has the role of Tabby kind of given to you as an actress?
It's given me just like a sigh of relief, only because I'm a new actress and I'm kind of still getting into the gist of things. So I think this is the first time I was ever around a group of girls around my age for a long period of time and working with a whole bunch of women on set. So I feel like that was very empowering for me. And also just like getting the space to just, I guess, feel comfortable enough to be extremely vulnerable and understood. I feel like there was a lot of understanding with life just as a girl growing up, and a girl who is different in societies like us. Just like a magical experience. And I can't believe that I keep on finding like these dope women directors who are kind of like the cooler big sister, like to me. Like, it's so cool.
Now, you are wonderful in Greenleaf. You was great in Social Distance. You're just one of those actresses that, you know, I love just to keep watching and seeing you grow. And I know that you're also doing Power Book 3, Raising Cain. Is there anything that you can say in regards to what we can look forward to in the future?
Say you can look forward to a lot more roles that are just, I would say, messy. Because I'm very attracted to complex lifestyles and the complex mind. So I don't even know what to say, but yeah.
Okay, that works. That works too. And also, I was wondering, was there a particular moment or your favorite scene from The Craft that you just really enjoyed?
There were so many. I think it's a scene where we are dibbling and dabbling in Timmy's bedroom. I love that scene only because it was very teenage girl, like, we're doing something bad, like, and it made me feel like a 15, 16-year-old again, and it was also just like a fun scene to film with the girls, like, even when we messed up a little bit or something, like, it was just all laughs.
Now, also, I was wondering, if you could describe Tabby's perfect day, what would it be?
Okay, so Tabby's perfect day looks a little bit like this. So she wakes up and she drinks some water, some Gatorade or some coconut water, and then she'll go and make breakfast or have breakfast made by her mom. Then she'll text her girls while she plays some video games, ask them if they want to hang out, and then she'll probably reply late to the girls because she got so sucked into the video game, and she'll go meet up with a cousin, do some rituals, hang out in the woods, talk, and then maybe go and fight the patriarchy and go to bed.
It sounds like a full day. I love it.
A full, wholesome day.
Thank you so much for speaking with me. And
Thank you.
No problem. I look forward to everything that you're in.
Thank you so much.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it.